Hello! My name's Glitchy Robot and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. I really am glad that you could join me here today. It's been a long time since I've spoken to you guys. Okay, so what's happened since we last played? Well, I used to play a lot with my kids. You see, I originally started doing these videos because I'm just a dad with his kids and I thought it'd be fun to play on Minecraft with my kids. And then they got a bit older and, drifted away from the game, so I kind of stopped playing myself. But then recently I found out that I could transfer my games over from the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4 because I now play PlayStation 4 mostly. So playing PlayStation 4, I thought, oh well, now I can transfer the games, the worlds over. That world that we spent so much time building together, I can transfer that over here. So over here we've got the lava parkour building, cliff, cavern, whatever you want to call it. There's a cliff there, huge cavern inside. God, it's been such a long time since I've spoken to people, I've almost forgotten how to talk. Right, so there's a waterfall, obviously not a waterfall, the lava parkour is right down there, but that's not where we're going right now. The last video I actually did was a tour of the castle back on the PlayStation 3, and you can just see the castle sort of spawning in, the blocks spawning in the distance over there. So that was the last video I did. It was a tour of the castle as it was on the PlayStation 3, and I've now transferred it over to the PlayStation 4, and I've been doing a little bit of building, so I thought I'd give you a tour of the new updated castle. So first of all, you can see that up on top there's new towers. So there's a new tower just on the side here, and also I've built up on the tower that is on top. And over here, this was Poppy's house. She actually moved out of this house, though. She's building a village somewhere in another world. Oh, she was the last time we played on PlayStation 3. Okay, so now we're approaching the... God, it's so far away. So now we're approaching the castle. This is a gate. If I come around to this side, see here, you can see the wall. So this wall will go all the way around the castle. I'm not sure about this one though. You see, I did actually move my bed into here, and I was going to make this into my house. I just did this recently, but I'm not sure about it. I think what I'm going to do is actually come back, and I'm going to change this into more of a circular tower, much like the castle itself. Yeah, so it's under construction at the moment, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. As I say, I think I'm going to come back and do that into more of a circular tower. However, through here's the entrance to the actual castle itself. Though I've taken the shortcut there going through. Out here, there's a few things I did. So I wanted like a little old ruined building there, and over this side you can see the other tower. Gosh, I spent a long time building this. And up and up and up, there we go. So here's the other gate tower. So we had the gate tower to the west and the gate tower to the east. I forget which is which, or is it north and south actually? So you can go to the tower and go upwards. It doesn't actually lead anywhere though, because, and I'll show you down here. Okay, so up there is another tower. That's actually where I have my enchantment table. That's like my sorcerer's tower, but I want it to look like the tower had been exploded in some terrible explosion. But the tower at top, because it's a magic tower, it's still actually floating. So if I just show you in the tower itself then. Okay, up we go. So while I was building the castle, this is where I actually had my bed. So this was my little house while I was actually building. Let's see, do I have anything interesting in here? Nah, not at the moment. Okay, you can go through this way, which takes you through the castle and right straight through to the other side. Oh, stuck. And when you go through to the other side, you can see we've got the river and a bridge out here. However, I'm wanting to go upstairs now, right to the very top. And so here we are at the indoor garden, and the indoor garden has flowers and trees and all kinds of things like that. Now the reason I want to come up here is because I'm building the other gate tower at the moment. I needed to get some more bricks, and I think I had some supplies here, but I don't know if I've used them all. There we are. So if I throw some logs in there and planks even, then they can be... there we are, bricks. Thought I did. Okay. So it can be turned into stone in there. While I'm up here, if I show you around this corner here, so I'm digging all this out at the moment, as you can see. If you wonder where did I get all the cobblestone to make the stone bricks, well, as you can see, I've been digging out of the inside of a mountain. These stairs here actually lead all the way down to the front door that we first came in through. However, out here, this is a viewing platform. So you come out, and if I just crouch so I don't fall off the edge, and there you are. It goes all the way over to the little island over there where there's a small village. I need to name that village. If anyone's got any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. Okay, let's go back into the castle. That's the outside. Going into the castle, hey! And around the corner, past the stairway that goes down to the front doors. And up we go. All the way to the top. Now, I'll let you into a little secret. Somewhere in here, I've got a secret chest which is full of all my treasure. Where is it? I'll not tell you. Straight across here we've got the map of my world. So I've got the giant map over there. Over here is the map that you first start with. I have got another map that goes next to it, although I have that on the wall. That's just for special occasions. Now, here's my big map that I'm building. I'm slowly going to build it all up. So down here is the village. That's where I first said hello to you at the beginning of this very video, right there. And then we ran all the way across here, past Poppy's house, and all the way to the castle. The gatehouse I'm just building isn't on at the moment because I put the map up before I actually started building that gatehouse. But you can see the bridge I showed you goes right across to the village, and there's a little village over there. And then we've got some icebergs in the water over that side. Over this side, over here, we've got the little what I call the witch's house, and another small village. But you can see then the rest of it, it's all pretty wild actually. Not much out there. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to build some more houses, and I'm going to make this city really, really big. So this is the top of the castle, which is where I used to live. So I used to have my bed up here, and then I moved it down to the bottom of the castle because I got tired of going up and down these vines all the time, which is how I used to get in. There, if I just crouch on it, there we are. So these vines here I used to climb up and down every single time. So when it got to night time and I had to come in to avoid the mobs, I had to climb the vines all the way to the top. So here you can see I've got woodwork and tools, and then here I've got minerals, so that's like stones and stuff like that, things I've dug out of the ground, and nether. So that's the stuff I've got from nether. Not a lot in there. And then lots of plants and vegetables, because you pick up so much just walking around. Then over on this side I want this to look like this is where I've got my loom, so I want this to be like an actual looming area. So I've got like, you know, the wool and dyes and things like that. And then also on this side, when I've been digging things out, so I've been dumping all the cobblestone and the dirt. So yeah, I've still got plenty to go through, so I can keep feeding the furnace down below. And here you see I've got a couple of friends that these are replacing. If you ever watched my old PC games, then you'll know that I'm a fan of Doctor Who, and I had two Iron Giants, not Iron Giants, Iron Golems, which I named Handles and Potato Head, after characters from Doctor Who. So these is now so this one can be Handles, because obviously he's holding it by a handle, surely, and this one's Potato Head because it has no head, so it looks like a potato. There we go. Little tip of the hat to my old PC world, which unfortunately died when they did an upgrade, which was too powerful for my PC. Okay, so as I said, this is my enchantment tower. So this is the magic tower. So in here I've got all my potion supplies, and then up the top, past all the nether wart. So this is my actual enchantment table, and there we go, all the way to the top. And then if we go down to the bottom, I have my enchanted armour. I don't know if you can see the rippling effect. You can on the sword there, that's quite clear, but on the armour itself, that's got an enchantment on. It's actually a curse, the curse of disappearing. So that means if I wear that and I die, it will disappear, so it won't actually be there with the rest of my gear when I actually go back to the place where I died. Over there, when I was showing you on the map, the witch's house, that's the house over there. I'll show you that in more detail a little bit later. Right now though, I want to go up to the roof. Oh, why can't I run? Oh, it's because I'm hungry. Eat some potatoes, Glitchy. Come on, eat some potatoes. There we go. So, that's the way down to the indoor garden, and then here are the stairs that go up to the roof. And here's the Netherrack Temple, or the Nether Brick Temple even. And here you can see it goes up, and what I like is I've got a glass roof here and then a glass roof in the upper ceiling as well, so it gives that grid effect up the top. I kind of like that. I know it's probably not to everyone's taste, but hey, I like it, and it's my castle, so there. And there's another flag over there. So I made several flags and banners. They were just sort of playing around. I might give it a bit more thought and do something a bit more detailed later, but for the moment I just wanted a little bit of decoration, and that'll do for me. Okay, so here we can see there's another tower that I built going up the side, and those vines, they grew up by themselves. It's I knew that vines grew downwards. I didn't realise when I first started planting them they grow upwards as well. That's how come they've ended up all over the entire side of the castle. Originally I just had them going to the window to grow downwards so I could climb up, but anyway, yeah, they've grown all over that side of the castle, and who knows, they might actually grow all the way around the castle as well, and that's fine too. Things grow. Now here we go. You can see I've got some red windows here. This was literally just because when I was building the tower, I had some red glass left over from building the nether brick temple. I'll show you that in just a second. Because when I was building this side tower here, I wanted to build something up here, but I didn't know what to actually put in here. So I've got this empty room. I'm not sure what to actually use it for. Maybe I'll put my bed up here one day and I can live up here. Or maybe not. It's a little bit high. Okay, let's go through here. And speaking of height, if I jump up here and woo, kind of high. And again, there's the village over there. There's that's the outside of the cartography room, as I call it, where the maps are. So that's the cartography room. Where I'm pointing it right there, that's actually where the map was, the giant map I was just showing you. And going through here, then back to the nether brick temple. And here we are. So in here, as you can see, I've got the glass floor and also the glass ceiling. Now what I think I'm going to do is actually build another doorway like here with the stairs leading up. So I'm going to put another doorway maybe on that side, and then I can have a tower. So whereas this tower here came out to the side of the main castle, I will then have another tower which comes out of the side on the far side. But if you imagine a tower coming out and then going straight up, so like a really tall, really thin tower. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it. I just know that's what I want the shape of my castle to be. So going back downstairs, all the way down. Such a long way. So far. Oh, you see why I moved my bed down to the bottom, and why again I moved it out of the castle itself into the little gatehouse. Yeah, it's because it's such a long way. So here we can see down, so that's the gatehouse I was talking about. So if you imagine that being a round building like the round castle itself. Oh yeah, so there's the tower coming out the side of the castle. So I want to do something similar to that, but coming out of the side of the nether brick temple. So it'd come out there and just reach up into the sky. For the moment though, let's come around this side. Okay, so this is the way I used to get up and down, is to go, and I survived. Phew. Now you didn't always used to survive, because back in the old days of Minecraft, if it was just one block deep like that, you would actually die. And so I used to get really scared jumping into that, but now as long as it's, yeah, a bit of water's there, you're fine. Okay, so let's go back out here, and we don't want mobs chasing us, so if I go through here and back to my new house, and let's just sleep until dawn. That's the noise I make when I'm asleep. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so, oh no, creeper. So that's the witch's house that I was talking about. You know, I love is the swimming update. I love the swimming update. Can't really do much swimming in here because it's quite shallow, but out in the deep water, yeah, I love swimming about. I mean, that's a huge game changer for me. Okay, but here we are with the witch's house, as I call it, simply because, well, it's got some mossy cobblestone, that's about it. Okay, as you can see, I've put a few little bits and bobs here just to make it look like it's actually supporting the bridge. Of course, we all know it doesn't do anything, but yeah, I like it for decoration, and it's my world. So I wanted to build a house up here ever since I came into this world, because, well, I just love this just huge rocky outcrop just standing here all by itself. I think it's great. So yeah, I always wanted to have a house up here. However, I wanted to have my castle over there, and gosh, it looks big. Okay, let me go up here. And again, this is all done on survival mode. You know, digging out the bricks and, you know, well, digging out the cobblestone to turn into stone to then turn into bricks and so on. I like the sound how it changes when you walk on wood. Okay, so there's just a little look around inside this house. There's not really anything in here. I did consider actually turning this house into my own little house, but you know, I think I want to stay close to the castle. I don't know though, I might move into this house at some point, or you know, if someone else starts playing the game with me, maybe they might want to move into this house. It's up for grabs, really. Yes, so thank you very much for joining me. That's a tour of my world, and I'll see you next time. Bye!